What's up, my brothers and sisters? Welcome back to Pokémon White. We hope you enjoy this episode.
Obama, that intro was lit AF, but yeah, welcome everyone. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more arguments and brotherly love between us three.
Yeah, we are full of so much love that it's actually unreal, and today we're going to make our way to Driftveil City as well as do some training and go see Zoroark too.
Okay, I'm not fucking dressing our Pokemon up and we'll keep refusing to until this old guy fucks off.
Donald, you moron, we have to do this part of the game. You can keep refusing all you want, but we won't be able to progress until you do, dumbass.
This old man is the dumbass Obama. Look at all these fucking pink colors again. First, half our team is in pink balls, and now we have to play dress up like this is some doll's house. This is a very serious game. Obama and I take it very seriously, and there is nothing serious about this shit.
Yeah, I agree with Donald Obama. That was such nonsense, and who actually goes back to do all that shit? We have to save the world and catch legendaries and become champion, not play Barbie.
Oh yeah, Joe, stop hiding behind Donald. You loved the Barbie movie more than all three of us combined when we went to see that the other day, you dummy.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that, Obama. I told you that in confidence. You are a whistleblower and a hypocrite because you went and exiled Snowden for doing the same thing.
Hey, Snowden ruined my chances of becoming supreme overlord of the world, Joe. But anyway, Bianca's dad here is trying to get her to come back home with him. And this is one of those rare moments where the game and anime share the same plot. So what we saying about this?
Well, Obama, if you look at it from the point of view as a dad with a daughter, it's understandable that he'd want to protect her and not let her travel around all by herself. And I understand that myself a lot as I have a daughter.
Yeah, well, Donald Obama has two daughters himself. But the difference between him and you is that he didn't say he would date her if they weren't related like you did, LMFAO.
Joe, shut the fuck up. No one cares about your opinion, so let's head east, boys, and take on some trainers on this route. But I don't think we can go all the way across the marvelous bridge yet.
LMFAO, Joe, that was a sick burn. But anyway, Donald, you're right, we can't yet because we need to be champion before we can do that. And there's a Cresselia we can catch there too later as well. Or that might only be in black and white too.
That damn herdier just took out our Sandile with takedown, and it got a critical hit too, boys. I swear this Sandile is bad luck for us since we ever got it. All we have been hit with is criticals, and it always gets knocked out too.
Well, Donald, our Sandile is going to evolve very soon, and then we will have a Krokorok. If only we had it for Elisa's gym, though. We should have come here first and done some training with it.
Joe, you should have told me first because that battle was hell. And I'm so looking forward to taking on Clay because our water-type moves will crush him.
Yeah, and when we get to Driftveil City, Donald, there is a guy who will teach us Water Pledge, which is a really strong water-type move only our starter can learn.
Oh yes, Obama, I want that move. I need the power. I shall have ultimate power.
I just want to interject here and say I am still very unhappy with how Donald gets to battle everything in this game and become champion, but you both won't care what I have to say anyway.
Oh no, anyway, Donald, let's beat the last of these trainers and head to the Lost Lorne Forest because Zoroark is just chilling there.
Yeah, but Obama, how do we activate the event? I don't think we have the right things set up for it to activate.
To be honest, Donald, I have absolutely no idea how to start the event, but all I know is Zoroark is just chilling around there. I think this event had something to do with one of the anime movies that came out a long time ago.
Okay, could one of our viewers please leave a comment down below and let us know how to start the event if nothing happens when we get there?
Donald, you're so lazy to Google it yourself that you just want to wait till this video gets uploaded to find out how to start the event, seriously?
Hey, listen here, Obama, those viewers of ours are my underlings, and they will do whatever I say at this point. I am their supreme overlord, and out of the three of us, probably the most loved.
Talking of being loved, Joe, you have been very quiet. Are you dead?
No, I am not dead, Obama, but you two just said you wouldn't listen to me, so I didn't feel the need to say anything anymore.
Well, Joe, that would be a blessing for us all, so would you mind keeping your fossilized mouth shut? That would be great, thanks.
You know, Donald, if I wanted to, I could send SEAL Team 6 after you, and they wouldn't even question my authority at this point. They know I am more mentally stable than you.
Oh, finally, boys, our Sandile has evolved, and Joe, your mind is not any more stable than a fucking uranium isotope, so your logic is flawed.
Yep, and with that, our team so far is on their way to becoming the strongest. And that reminds me, boys, one of our viewers mentioned that getting a Braviary might be difficult since we can only get them in Victory Road, and training that little guy up is going to be an absolute bitch to do by that point in the game. So what do you two think we should do?
Well, Obama, we do have Joe, and once again, he can be our little man slave and just spend the time he has left on Earth training a Rowlet up for us.
Absolutely not, Donald. No way. Not in any universe am I doing that ever again. And that Rowlet is going to be so under-leveled, too.
Yes, you will, Joe, because I fucking said so.
Hey, Joe, I have an idea. If you train a Rowlet up for us, then I will let you nickname our Vanillite in Pokemon Black 2 when we play that game anything you want, and I will even let you use a shiny one, which I will find myself.
Guys, this is Zoroark, by the way, but nothing is happening right now. Maybe in the next episode, we can come back here and get this event to activate.
Holy shit, Obama, you promise you will find me a shiny ice cream Pokemon? Because if you do, then I will be your man-slave for this playthrough and every other one, and that's a promise I will make you.
All right, Joe, I promise. So when we get to Victory Road, you need to find a Rufflet to train it. And by the way, Donald Cheren is going to challenge us when you leave Nimbasa.
Cheren is a walk in the park for me, Obama, but his Leopard is the worst thing ever because it always uses Fake Out first.
Well, Donald, you could always use DeWatt first, since we have revenge on it, and it will double the attack power if the move is used in the same turn, which is really useful against a Leopard, since Fake Out always goes first.
Okay, Joe, that was a pretty champion strat you came up with, but it would have been better if you told me that before we started the fucking battle, you moron.
Says the person who just used Crunch again after we got hit by that Torment Donald. See, I wouldn't have made that mistake, unlike you.
Doesn't matter, Joe, because Donald's mistake wouldn't cost us the battle, unlike the stupid mistakes you have made when we journeyed through Johto and Kanto LMFAO.
Well, that's when I first became Champion Obama. And I was still learning the game because if you remember, I didn't even know what Pokémon was in the beginning. And now I am champ more times than you both combined.
Man, I am destroying Cheren, boys. Most of his team is weak to our Zebra, so these battles will be so easy in the future. Oh, and remember when we asked our viewers what they thought of Emolga in the last video, boys? Well, it seems it's universally a piece of shit LMFAO.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny that no one even bothered to defend Emolga because everyone knows it's so useless, LMAO.
Oh wow, check it, boys. I forgot this is where we get introduced to Alder, the Unova region champion. And he is so cool. He has the same hairstyle as Kyojuro Rengoku from Demon Slayer.
Donald, don't mention his name, otherwise I'm going to start crying again, bro, seriously.
We all cried so much, Obama, it wasn't just you. But Alder says he is on an adventure of his own, but he's already champion. So what's the point?
He is saying that there is more to being champion, Joe, which is advice you should probably take since you've turned into a diva now.
Obama, I don't think I like Alder anymore. Look what he's saying now. He's basically Joe with ginger hair.
Holy shit, we have another Joe on our hands, Donald, and look, those two poor children are with him.
Alder is my brother from another mother, it seems, boys.
Okay, well, swiftly moving on, it seems Alder and his two, children want to battle us, Donald, so please get this over with as quick as possible.
Don't worry, Obama. I will finish this quicker than you can say Joe's a creep.
Well, I don't see why we can't hang out with Alder longer, boys. He's my favorite character in Pokemon. Now, this is the best thing
Joe,
ever.
shut your fucking mouth right now. You will not talk until this battle is over with, and Alder is no longer visible on the screen because I am very disturbed, and so is Obama, and this needs to end right now.
Yeah, we haven't come across anything like this before. Donald and I agree with you that Joe isn't allowed to talk until we cross the bridge and reach Driftveil City. Actually, Joe just don't bother talking for the rest of the episode.
Well, I beat them, Obama, and thank God that didn't last very long either. Now we can get this stupid cutscene over with.
Good job, Donald. Glad that's over with. Also, there are some adult trainers we can battle around here before we cross the bridge, which I think we need to do as a cleanse. Maybe we should do a seance too.
Okay, Obama, I think that's taking it too far here. We do not need to do a seance. They are children, not demons.
Joe, I was talking about a seance for you, dumbass. You were doing so well too, and now Alder appeared. You will probably go back to your old creepy Joe ways.
What do you mean he probably will, Obama? Joe ain't changing for shit, but this situation has made it worse now because in his head, if a champion can go play with kids, as Alder put it, then he will think he can too.
Oh, thank the Lord that the bridge is coming down now. And Elisa here is our savior, Donald. We should build a shrine for her in Washington, D.C. Oh, and by the way, one of our viewers commented that we can find those stat-boosting wings on the bridge, but they aren't as good as proteins or calciums.
I was thinking about hunting for wings, Obama, but I would rather buy calciums and proteins since they will be way better. And those wings spawn at random too, so we could be here forever.
Hey, if I provide useful conversation now and not bring up what we saw with Alder just now, then will you two let me talk?
Well, whatever you say better be fucking useful, Joe. Otherwise, I will throw you off this bridge without your water wings.
Well, I was going to talk about how excited I am to take on the Pokémon World Tournament in Black 2. I wish they had incorporated something like that in this game, because we can even take on Red at the end again, like in Heart Gold.
That's pretty good conversation, Joe. You have just about redeemed yourself, I think. But yeah, please comment down below and let us know if you beat the Pokémon World Championship in Black or White 2 all the way to the Champions tier.
Well, Obama, I am making a point right now to not let Joe take on the Pokémon World Tournament because his already inflated ego will become bigger than mine, and that's not allowed to happen.
Oh, nice, we are learning Water Pledge now.
One sec, Joe. Donald, are you seriously worried about Joe's ego getting bigger than your ego? This is like egoception now, I swear.
Hey, that was a damn good movie, Obama, with Leonardo. Except he is another Joe, too, since he dates teenagers. But anyway, I removed Aquajet and taught our DeWatt Water Pledge, which will help up big time in this city's gym.
Isn't this building the one where we can get a Zoroark in Black and White too, Donald?
That's right, Joe, and they converted to some sort of X-Team Plasma Rehab Center. And some of the sages even hang out here too because they convert to the good side and sort of hang out here doing rehab things.
Wow, that guy was chatting some pretty deep shit, Donald.
Jesus, it's like this whole place is full of philosophers, Obama. We should leave Joe here since he's reading Sun Tzu, apparently, like he mentioned in our last episode.
Well, actually, I want to go to the cold storage place, boys, and see Vanillite.
Lucky for you, Joe, we have to go there anyway, but if we didn't, I would have absolutely ignored what you said.
That hiker guy back there was talking about a legendary Pokemon 2, boys, and I think it was Cobalion. He's in that cave around there somewhere.
Yeah, and thank God it's the proper cool-looking Cobalion, not that shitty Paradox form we were bitching about last time, LMFAO.
Yeah, but we need the HM for Surf to get it, I think, boys, which we don't get until some point in the game.
Wow, Joe, how astute of you. Your intuition is next level, seriously.
I think we get Surf after this gym, Joe. Or it could be Fly, I can't remember. But anyway, boys, I am now here storming the cold storage warehouse to find those Team Plasma goons.
Donald, I know what you're doing. You're avoiding those battles, so I don't see Vanillite.
I tried to, but here we go. Here's your damn ice cream, Joe.
OMG, look how cute it is, boys. I need one so bad. Gimme, now.
Yeah, but watch as I one-shot this little piece of shit, Joe, to prove to you that it's useless, and I really don't want one on our team in Black 2 ever.
Well, Obama said he would catch me a shiny one if I trained that Rufflet up for you, Donald, so you can go back on your word, buddy.
Nah, sorry, Joe. I would rather train that Rufflet up myself than have an ice cream you won't shut up about through our entire playthrough of that game. Sorry, not sorry.
Actually, Donald let Joe have this W, otherwise he won't stop whining, and that'll be worse if you ask me. And anyway, we had some viewers agree with Joe that the ice cream is a really good Pokemon, too.
Fine, whatever, Obama. But look, I found these morons and they're all huddling around that sage like a bunch of fucking penguins. LMFAO.
Hey, there's that penguin Pokemon in the Galar region. That's a penguin with an ice cube on its head, and I think it looks adorable.
Oh, that's Ice Cube, Obama. I love that Pokemon too, and when we play Sword and Shield, we need one. It will be so useful for that Rayhan guy too, since he has a dragon-type gym.
Donald, you idiot, stop using Crunch on Scraggy. It's a dark type too.
Obama, shut up. I'm just spamming moves right now because these battles are so pointless, and Cheren only battled one guy, but we have to battle like 4 of them.
Yeah, and this sage actually is like the only one who remains loyal to Getsis. He is the purple guy in Black and White 2, boys, and he's the definition of an ass.
I like him, Obama, but I like the Shadow Triad more. Those ninja dudes are so cool, OMG, and I want to be like them.
Well then, Joe, looks like you will be joining me in prison then because they all get arrested, and like I said before, I don't want to share a cell with you ever.
Deep down, I know you would, Donald, because who wouldn't want to?
Oh, how convenient of Clay to show up now with his henchmen after we did all the hard work.
Obama, if you haven't noticed, that's a common theme with these games, but anyway, now we can finally leave this oversized refrigerator.
Hey, Donald, can you let me edit this video, please, and record the next episode, too? Please, I just really want to have one turn, but you can still be champion in this game. I promise I just really want to play one more time.
Fine, Joe. I don't sense any ulterior motives
have
here,
no
so
idea,
you can play the
Donald.
next episode, and I will even let you take on Clay as well, since you haven't been annoying in the past few minutes.
Okay, well, on that happy note, I think we should end this episode here, boys. What you thinking?
Yeah, good place to end, Obama, as we witness all our work go to waste catching Team Plasma, only for the stupid gym leader to return them like they're groceries.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, everyone. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed our content, and I hope you're all excited to see what mischief I get up to in the next episode.
What was that you just said at the end there, Joe?